It was this signature move that gave him his name. The vaulter was also bold, never really bothering to hide his face.
Recently, we were able to figure out who he was, and York Regional Police issued an international arrest warrant for Jeffrey James Schulman, 53 years old, who we believed was residing in France.
Swiss police tracked the French-American citizen down in Geneva and arrested him yesterday.
From where the arrest was made, this is clearly an international investigation that has gone far beyond Canada.
The vaulter robbed more than 20 banks in Canada over a 5-year period, most of them in the GTA, 4 in Calgary, the latest one just this past May, a TD Bank in Mississauga. Police say he'd also changed his technique over the years, from vaulting over the counter to something that netted him substantially more money.
Scoping out the bank, as employees arrived to open the bank, he would walk up, and in some cases he was armed, demanding them down into the vault where the money was stored. And then robbing the vault.
Police won't say whether Schulman has a criminal record. Investigators will be looking into whether the vaulter robbed banks in other jurisdictions as well.
What is going to be part of the ongoing investigation, now that we've figured out who this person is and he's under arrest, is tracking those movements, his movements over the last 5 years, where he was prior to the robberies, where he went after the robberies.
The Canadian Bankers Association upped the reward for information leading to the robber's arrest over the years, topping out at $100,000. Today, in a statement, it said, "We are very pleased that Swiss authorities now have a man in custody who is reported to be the vaulter bandit. This is proof, once again, that if you rob a bank, you will be caught." Now, police just issued a statement saying that they've made a correction, that the fellow's name is actually Jeffrey James Schulman, not Schulman. Meanwhile, the next step is basically that the Ministry of the Attorney General will have to work with Swiss authorities to extradite Schulman, and that could take weeks before he's actually back in Canada to face charges. Anne-Marie?
So he's under arrest, Michelle, but do we know what happens to that $100,000?
Well, police did say that they did receive several tips, but we don't know whether one of those tips actually led to his arrest. What we do know is that no reward is given until after there's a conviction. Reporting live from King and Bay, I'm Michelle Chung.
Thank you, Michelle.